Hi everybody, Chef Todd here from Volante Farms, or VF Chef if you know me by Instagram. It is time to talk about turkey, and there is no better time of the year for me than Thanksgiving, because I know it's about family and getting together and friends, and I'm all about that. It's about eating though, it really is, and I really like that part. So there's a lot of things that we need to think about with turkey and getting ready for Thanksgiving, and what we want to do with this video is to take the stress out. It does not need to be this huge ordeal. What am I going to do? I have no space. We're cutting through all that nonsense. So we're going to go over a couple things real quick with you, and I'm going to show you my favorite ways to do this, and you can go from there. So I'm a big fan of making sure the turkey is not on the direct pan. So whether you use a wire rack, or you could do what I love, which is to just cut an onion, get some couple carrots, some celery, just a little bit of vegetables that you would use in stock, also called mirepoix for those of you taking notes. And we're just going to throw that in there. Carrots, just cut them. We're not going to eat these. These are just to flavor the turkey and to also help keep it moist. So in it goes. So you're essentially making a little spot for your turkey to rest on, because he's had a tough time, you know, it's been a long year for him. All right, celery, we're just going to lay this down like this. All right, beautiful, very nice, very easy. Heck, we're even going to throw in some herbs, why not? Some thyme, some sage, some rosemary. All this liquid that's in here you can also use to make your gravy if you are so inclined. All right, that's going in. Now, turkeys. We got this beautiful turkey. This is about a 12 to 14 pounder. We gave him a good rinse already, and we patted him dry a little bit. And the idea that you're going to do here is you're just going to rest this turkey on top, and you're going to cook him on top of those vegetables. I always like a little bit of liquid in the bottom. You could do a couple cups of water. You could do some apple cider. You could do some beer or wine, or even just some stock. Now, when you're going to clean your turkey, big thing right here. You know this super handy thermometer that tells you when the turkey's ready? It's useless. It's an old wives' tale. Take it out into the trash. Use a regular thermometer. It's the best way to go. All right, so you're going to take out the neck, the bone from inside the cavity. And what I like to do is I like to rest this in here with the vegetables, because it's going to help keep your turkey up, and it's going to make a really flavorful liquid underneath. Then with all the goodies here, not everybody uses these anymore. I like chopping up the liver and adding it to the gravy, but you don't have to. It's up to you. You're going to salt and pepper it, and then look, you're just going to do that. That is basic, that is simple, that is easy. One thing also that is, of course, super important is cooking time. How long do you cook it? 20 per pound, 30 per pound, 80 per pound. I don't know. I don't usually go by that. It works most of the time, but everybody's oven's a little bit different. The way I like to do it is I actually like to start with the turkey upside down first at 450 degrees for 20 minutes. Now there's a couple things. I know a lot of people like serving and presenting the turkey, the beautiful golden skin. If you do it this way, it might not work that way, because the skin might get stuck on the bottom. You'll still be able to crisp it. It's still going to be wonderful. But the reasoning here is the majority of the juice and the fat and things like that are in the backbone here at the on this part of the turkey. So as it cooks, it's going to self-baste, and for those first 20 minutes you're going to get a little bit of that happening, but it's really going to pay off. Okay, so we're going to flip it over 450, 20 minutes, and then you're going to turn the oven down to 325, and then for this 12-14 pound turkey, I'm going to say about 2.5 to 3 hours. Internal temperature, you want to check in multiple places. In the breast, in the deepest part, and then along the thigh bone is also a very important area to make sure it's cooked through. 155, 160 is perfectly fine. Please don't cook it to 170. I grew up on turkey like that, and I'm still scarred for life. Another thing, if you're not as concerned with presentation, is I like to just cut this skin that separates the breast and the leg, and that'll help cook that internal spot, because that's the one point of the turkey that takes the longest to cook. I generally don't stuff a turkey. There are issues with it not being fully cooked on the inside. So if you do want to stuff your turkey, cook it halfway through first, then put your stuffing in, because that way you can ensure that the inside is cooked. The other thing, before you do your stuffing, just use a spoon or tongs and tip your turkey like that to make sure all the juice comes out from the cavity. The next video, we're going to talk about brining, about different ways to cook the turkey, about accoutrements, all sorts of things. So stay tuned. We'll be back for the next video.